again, lovely people. Welcome back once again to my channel. I know it has been a while since I've last posted a video, but I have a good explanation. Now, this video is a bit special because I changed notebooks. I am using an Archer and Olive again for the rest of the year, but in this lovely green with gold foil foliage on the cover. Let's get into it, shall we? As you can appreciate, many things have changed. The background is different, the lighting is different, the notebook is also different, and that is because I moved cities. As I said in earlier videos, I've been accepted into a master's degree, and so I had to move to great old London. The process was hard since I had to manage all of my own, getting the moving company, pack my things, sell some of the furniture I owned, find a new job in the city. That is why I did want to summon temperance during May. Everything went so well. It was a lot to handle on my own, and I ended up having to take some time off due to anxiety. That is the main reason for not bringing the new notebook setup nor the June plan with me. Journal has become a very important tool in my life to keep tasks orderly, accomplish goals, and live more intentionally. And it has certainly been a lifesaver during these stressful times. Although I have done the new setups, I decided not to record anything altogether to not add pressure on myself. Curious? June's cover was for the Star Arcana, and I made special emphasis on living by the healing process of such a change. For July though, we are flipping the coin with the Tower, Major Arcana, number 16, right after the Devil, and ironically preceding the Star. calendar. As always, I am preparing this spread for a Dutch door by having marked the area that is going to be removed. For July, I went back to the normal calendar layout since I need the visual representation to carry out some projects I'm involved with, and so the list layout was not suited. As you could see for the artwork itself, the tower is represented by a tower being struck by a divine lightning. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it is also showing two people jumping from its windows in a desperate attempt to save themselves. In my case, it represents a woman being caught by surprise by a lightning. It's a straightforward representation of the meaning of the tower. Sudden upheaval, disaster, sudden change, but also chance for transformation and breaking with older beliefs. The tower is human ambition, the challenge towards the divine power. It was meant to fail for laying the wrong foundations, and so it is also meant to fall and shatter these same foundations. I finally finished this spread by writing the meanings of the Tower Arcana, cutting that traditional Dutch door, and erasing all the pencil marks. Now onto the habit spread. You'll see that I have changed some of my habits, and because of my anxiety episode back in May, I was prompted to shift things around for June, and since I did want to take my self-care time more seriously, I have split my habits into two categories: health and creativity. In health, I have meditation, exercise, journaling, which is new, water, as in drinking 2 liters of water a day, 22:30, marking the time I should be in bed, and the goal I am concentrating on for July, which is yet to be decided. Then the creative habits are reading, writing, anything outside my journal, plotting for creative sessions, and rehearsal, which arches both acting and singing. Coming back to the tower, the meanings are certainly gloomy, but even the most negative cards in tarot have a bright side. It's an invitation to change, to transform in a positive manner, and to find the truth, to lay stronger foundations. That is why, in the major arcana journey, the tower is followed by the star. The star is the healing process after that sudden upheaval. During June, I could really experiment on this new distribution of habits, and it turned out much more useful than before. So yeah, my tower moment at the end of May helped me with my intentions. The most ironic thing is that The deep changes that Tower invites do not have to relate to big events in your life. They can just be small details that trigger or crumble in your way of thinking and behavior. And that is not necessarily a bad thing. Every single one of us go through our lives and have to face challenges and changes that can be hard to overcome, but they help with our growth as human beings. They can be opportunities for learning new traits you didn't know about yourself. Coming back to the spread, I do the outline for my utility spread. No changes to these. And the quote spread, which suits very well the Tower. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. And that is 100% true. One last thing I'd like to say about these is that it's hard to see it while you are going through a big change or shift. And desperation can be natural. And that is perfectly okay. We cannot be okay constantly. It's okay to struggle, but someday the storm will finish and you'll be able to see the stars. And to finish everything, the weekly spread only featuring the first half week of July. Since May, I have been loving the use of a schedule slot to appreciate at a glance how my day is going to look forward and block any other tasks without losing track of my big projects. Now that I am finally installed in ye olde London, I want to work as much as I can on these projects before I start my masters, as I will probably drop most of them for the lack of time. The cherry on top, the flip through. I have to say that I love how dynamic the illustration has turned out. And in a more general note, I love how I have evolved at a personal level and how my bujo reflects that. It is, to this point, the tool I've used the most to help better myself and trace a path to advance in my life. Let me know in the comments if you had gone through big changes recently and how did you get out of the slump. That's everything on my part. Thank you very much for swinging by, and I'll see you in my next video.